This is a spine-tingling statement by Liverpool. It pains me to say it. I'm fuming to say it. But I've got to be honest. Frimpong already through the door. One of the best right-backs and full-backs in European football at a cut price £28 million. The day they announce Wirtz, one of the best up-and-coming, in fact, let's scrap that. One of the best current number 10s in Europe, who's also up-and-coming because he's only in his early 20s, secured a £100 million statement signing. The fanfare, the adulation, the interviews, their fans are buzzing. At the same very time that has all happened, the here we go, the confirmation that Kerkez will become a Liverpool player. And in the backdrop, which does make this sobering, which does make this a spine-shattering, chilling, worrying, concerning statement, is they are looking at Alexander Isak. We spoke about that yesterday at large. It feels like it really could happen. More updates on that have gone forward. But they're also now looking at Marc Guéhi, England's best player at Euro 2024, an excellent centre-back, future-proofing for one of two things. Could Konate leave on a free to Real Madrid like Trent did? It's plausible, possible, could happen. But there is a notion here, a movement here to at least be ahead of that curve. If he stays, it's also a replacement for Van Dijk in a couple of years to create a seamless transition. I hate Liverpool. I want this to stop. The thought of them going back to back makes me feel sick. I said this on the Football Terrace, my main channel, that I'm going to be more honest here. And that was the wrong words to use. It makes it sound like I'm faking it on the Football Terrace. I'm not. I just put my bias aside to be as fair as I can, to host as best I can, to try my best. You know, we were the first in the business to do it, to create a non-club-centric fan channel. And I was never going to be able to achieve that by bullshitting and lying. I had to put my... It isn't even bias aside sometimes. It's putting my knee-jerk gut reactions, the sorts of... And we all have a little toxic part of our heart when it comes to football teams we dislike, nations we hate at sports, whatever it may be. We get annoyed when they do well. I want to rant and rave. I want to play this down because I despise Liverpool with every ounce of my being on a footballing level here, sporting only, nothing personal. And this is what makes me hate them more. I'm liking what they're doing. People like myself get called out a lot for talking like this because it bucks the trend. It goes against what you're meant to do. You're meant to hate on your rivals. You're meant to shit on them every single step of the way. Fine, you do that. I'm just at a point in my life where I can't. Maybe it's because of how bad my team is. Maybe it's because I'm maturing. Maybe it's just because what Liverpool are doing this summer feels almost unprecedented. The quality of player, the speed of execution, the volumes of money being spent. But you factor that in, you can't really... The only negative I can find is that there's a potential for the start of the season, 75% of the defence to be new. Could they have a problem with cohesion and chemistry in a relationship early on? Could that be exploited to drop points to make the title race more open? That's the only thing that you could look at logically and say could be an issue. Outside of that, there's nothing. You can't find the negative. You can't. You can cry about the money they're spending. You can play the clip of Jurgen Klopp saying they can't spend like others and go, they're hypocrites. That joke's already been done. That banter's dead now. It's been milked. The udder is dry. I think the best thing we can do is accept. The best thing we can do is learn to live with the fact that FSG are running Liverpool impeccably well. Hughes and Edwards are some of the best in the business. The profiles they're signing are amazing. And the United fans watching, resign yourself to the fact that they are so likely to win this league title. They are so likely to be the best team in England again. They could add another Champions League. These things are not far-fetched. These things are not crazy. They're not reactionary. They are genuine. They're bona fide. And they legitimately have a high percentage chance of happening. When I saw that Isak news last night, I know quite a few of you watched the content, and I appreciate that. Remember to share this. Remember to like this. Remember to put it out there in the group chats if you would be so kind. I thought, well, they'll get Isak, and that should be it. What we saw today with Marc Guéhi sent me. There's also reports of Anthony Gordon. Now, I doubt Gordon and Isak would both happen in the same summer. But if they miss out taking Isak from Newcastle, they could go and get Anthony Gordon, then next summer go for a striker. It's painful. It's painful. That's how you do it. Liverpool have not always got it right. I'm talking the last 10, 12 years. They've bought some duds like everybody. But the way they sell and the way they buy. And by the way, I didn't even... It left my mind. Fuck, this made me feel worse now. Shit made me feel worse. They're getting 30 million for Kwanzaa, plus add-ons. It's got to be money laundering. Sorry. The bitterness is a joke. It's got to be money laundering. How? 30 million for Kwanzaa, 25 million for Jordan Ibe, 25 million for Brewster, 25... They sell their... anything, whether it's decent fringe player through to their trash, they get big money for. It's painful. On every single level. At the same time, there's some inspiration to be had. Be thrifty, be prudent, be direct, walk away from deals that you want to do if you're going to get a bad deal. Do this on a consistent basis, and I think it can lead to summers like this. Do that on a consistent basis, and I think you win more of the negotiations than you lose. Listen, Liverpool, this is spine chilling. Absolutely spine chilling. And I'm hating every single goddamn motherfucking minute.